Hi, my name is Monica Pelli. Welcome to your doTERRA membership overview. Now, this is not a substitute for a live membership overview, but this is the precursor to the membership overview, and we'll review this similar template live, either myself or the person that enrolled you, but want to get you prepped for that call so that you can get the most out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, and we are going to go over the membership overview outline that we've created, and we're just going to go through it, and then you'll be all ready for the live call with any questions or things you need extra help with. So to first things first, to just get into your doTERRA account after you've enrolled, you need to go to mydoterra.com. You'll need your member ID and your password. If you don't know either of those two things, definitely text message or message the person that enrolled you, and they will get you that information. You're the one that knows your password, though, so the member ID we can get you, but you have to know your password because we don't have your password. To start with, the foundational information, the big picture is the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid. Now, something so exciting for me as a dietitian and personal trainer, I work with people to help improve their healthy behaviors. I've never seen such a magnet for success as doTERRA, as far as when somebody uses the essential oils daily and uses the supplements regularly, they're naturally, organically going to lean into eating better, exercising more, focusing on their stress management, and getting quality sleep. And that even may be from finding different essential oils, diffusing those at night, or putting them on topically that support sound sleep, reducing toxic load. Just people naturally start to investigate DIY natural cleaners, or they use doTERRA as On Guard cleaner concentrator. You will naturally be more aware of what you're putting on, and that could be through your skin care or your hair care, what you're putting on and in your body to reduce the toxic load. And doTERRA has amazing skin care, hair care lines to support that. Informed self-care is where the essential oils come in. If you know how to use the oils and use them early on to help support your health, you're going to need less proactive medical care. That's why it's at the top there. And a piece of the informed self-care, once again, you got to learn how to use the oils and how to use your account to really have the informed self-care. And so you may have seen the Modern Essentials book, maybe at a class you went to, or you might have heard of it. This book also comes in app form. You can get it in the App Store. Love this resource because it has hundreds of protocols with the essential oils, how to use them for different health situations. And once again, you can, if you're an app kind of person, you can also get it in the form of an app. It's important as you start with doTERRA to be clear on what your health goals are for your personal health goals, your family's health goals, your friends' health goals. What are your natural health care goals with doTERRA? It's important to be clear with those, because then the products and supplements and protocols that follow will support those goals. And I have to mention something that I've noticed with several different wives or moms. When I ask them this goals for health question, a lot of times they haven't thought about themselves yet. Like, what are their health goals for themselves? And you want to be the center, the center of that, because if mama's not happy, nobody's happy. If mama's not healthy, the whole ship is not going to run as well. So we want you to be more nurturing and self-aware of your own health. Now that you have the wholesale account, there's two ways for you to purchase product. You're always going to get the wholesale discount, which is 25% off retail. But there's two ways. So you can do a standard one-time order, which is just you order something kind of randomly whenever you want. There's really no upsides to that except the wholesale pricing. Number two, you can join the Loyalty Rewards program, which is where all the perks are and all the upsides are. Now, what the Loyalty Rewards program is, and I'll call it LRP from here forward, LRP is a recurring monthly order that you control. Nobody's going to put anything in your template. Nobody's going to tell you how much or how often to order. You are in total control of that, and it can be adjusted or canceled at any time. And circling back, I will say that everyone on my team who does a monthly order, the loyalty rewards program, they're the ones really integrating this into that wellness pyramid. They're the ones making the biggest shifts in their healthcare because they're weaving it into their monthly fabric of their lifestyle. Now, because you're the one in control of it, once you set that template, don't forget to edit the template before the next ship date, because you don't want the same package to come month to month. You want to get what you need when you need it. And then we're going to give you some tips about the best shipping options. You always want to make sure in your LRP template that for personal consumption is clicked, because you'll be taxed at a higher rate if you're somebody that's reselling it at retail value, which is really no one on my team. So you always want to make sure right under the shipping methods in your template for personal consumption is clicked. So what's the scoop on the LRP program and how to get the most out of it? So basically, to maintain your LRP template, you only need to order 1 point per month. Let's just say PV is point value. So just even something as small as a chapstick, keeps your account open. Now, if you want to earn free products in free product points, you want to do at least 50 points per month. For anybody building a doTERRA business, or even if you're sharing at a low level and earning commissions on that, you want to do at least one order of a minimum of 100 PV per month. And for people that want the free product of the month, it's really exciting because every month there's a free product of the month for people only on the loyalty rewards program can access that. But if they order 125 points by the 15th of the month, they get the free product of the month. And we find out what the free product of the month is the first of the month on every month under the shop tab. There's a little slider bar with all the promos and news for the month that doTERRA shares. And then no matter how many points you order, every single person that does the LRP program gets their shipping dollars back in free product credit. So let's say I do the cheapest shipping, which is $6.99. Every month I get $7 of free product credit uploaded to my account the following month that I order. So it's kind of like frequent flyer miles that, doTERRA rewards you. The more product you buy, the more percentage back you get on it. And the longer you're with doTERRA, the higher the percentage back too. For me, I've been with doTERRA ordering LRP for about 2 years now. And so everything I order, I get 30% of my product credit back. And it really comes in handy. Couple things you might want to consider using the loyalty rewards program for. My husband and I, we take the Lifelong Vitality supplements every single day. So we do that on a monthly auto ship LRP. And then, if you have kids, there's kids supplements. The kids need to be on multivitamins and the omegas. And there's other digestive health supplements to support you. If you don't have the Deep Blue Rub already, this is a staple for supporting, and soothing muscles and joints. And even wherever you rub the Deep Blue Rub in, it supports circulation and function of that area. Then there's little beadlets. There are these little tiny portions of the essential oils that you can keep on hand. Clary Calm is a great hormonal support blend for women. On Guard products, all of them, they are primarily geared to support your immune system. The On Guard products have wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary in them. I mentioned the skin and hair care lines. Highly recommend at least experimenting with them and trying them. I use them exclusively in my daily beauty regimen and daily wellness regimen. Diffusers. If you don't have a diffuser yet, you need a diffuser, whether it's the Petal diffuser. This is the Aroma Light diffuser. Diffusers are essential for the health of the home and office. There is an emotional aromatherapy kit, and now that kit comes with the 6 emotional aromatherapy blends, but now that you can also buy them individually. So that's something newer. So they have the emotional aromatherapy oils, and doTERRA also has a few other emotional support oils like Balance, Citrus Bliss, the Elevation. And I think there's one other one. And so you want to consider that, supporting both your physical and emotional health. And then just refill things and build inventory over time. And a lot of people give each other, give people doTERRA gifts. Real quick on this, we will talk more about this in person, but based on what your health goals are, what your health concerns are, you build your daily protocol, your daily regimen. And in the wellness world, consistency is king. So if you really want to make a shift in your health, it's not just doing it here or there, but it's literally using the oils, multiple oils, and ideally the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality supplements and other digestive health supplements that they have on a daily basis. And there is a lot of research to support that people who have low digestive function tend to have low mood. So there's, you can do that research on your own, but there is a direct correlation between gut health and mood management. So you want to leverage some of doTERRA's digestive health support for physical and emotional support. If you don't know what the Lifelong Vitality supplements are yet, so they come in a box like this. There's 3 bottles. This is actually doTERRA's #1 product, even above the essential oils. Hundreds of thousands of people are using these daily because they're so effective. So let me tell you a little bit about what's in them. So there's a food-based multivitamin, and we always want to be taking a food-based multivitamin because our body knows what to do with food. It doesn't know what to do with synthetic, like one-a-day type vitamins. Those aren't being properly absorbed or utilized, so they're often just a waste of money. In doTERRA's multivitamin, it's going to support healthy metabolism, cellular energy, immune function, and digestion. And in those multivitamins, it has doTERRA's Tummy Tamer blend, which is peppermint, ginger, and caraway seed too. So that's going to support digestive health. Then there's the omega-3 fatty acid supplement. As a dietitian, I find that many people are not taking a daily omega-3, or the one they're taking is not quality. So even if their doctors recommended it, a lot of people aren't doing that on a daily basis. So omega-3s, they're essential, meaning they're essential fatty acids, meaning our body can't make them. So if you're not getting them through sufficient levels through supplement and food, then you're going to become deficient in them. So in doTERRA's omega-3 level covers the daily need for most people, just the basic serving that's recommended. So it's going to support your cardiovascular system, your nervous system, and immune function. It also includes, it's a one-of-a-kind, it includes 9 essential oils in it, including a daily dose of frankincense. Last but not least in that box is Alpha CRS, and I've heard it fondly called "can't remember stuff," stands for CRS. So this is going to support mental clarity and brain function. It includes potent levels of metabolic factors of cellular energy, and it decreases inflammation, which is a root of several, causes of disease, is inflammatory responses in our body. So doTERRA is so confident that you're going to feel a difference in your pain, inflammation, and energy after taking them for a month, that if you're not satisfied, just send the bottles back empty for a full refund. So highly recommend everybody start trying those. And in the nutrition world, it really takes about 8 weeks for us to see a shift. When we start a dietary shift, it takes about 8 weeks for us to feel and experience a big difference, typically because there's cell turnover and there's different things that need to shift in our body. So I recommend giving it at least 2 months, but doTERRA is going to refund if you don't feel a difference in a month. Next up, let's go down the line here. Enrollment packet. I always like to tell people, look in the enrollment packet. There's important information there for you to read, and it contains your cap stickers. So the cap stickers can go on top of the essential oils, because if you're looking at your essential oil bottles from an aerial view, like most people are looking at a counter or something, they all look the same on the top. So you need to put a cap on the top of the bottle, and those cap stickers are in your enrollment packet. Next up, the main goal is for you to be empowered, which is you're not depending on somebody else to tell you what and how much and when. That's the same kind of thing of, being dependent on a healthcare professional or an external person. We want to empower you for wherever you are in your life, wherever your family is, that you can take action in an informed way to address health needs. I already mentioned the book and the app. I have a neat reflexology chart that I like to share with people on our team that shows you how, where to put the oils on your feet and your hands, which are highly effective. And then as you look in the book and the app, you'll notice that there's single oils like lavender, and then there's oil blends like Breathe, where it has multiple essential oil blends in it. So in the books, you're going to see those blends called their generic name. For instance, Breathe blend is doTERRA's proprietary name for Breathe. The book will say respiratory blend. So on your bottle, I have an On Guard bottle handy here. On Guard will be called protective blend. So right on your bottle, it'll say the generic name of it, but there's also lists that you can get online, and sometimes I text message it to people that so you know that the generic name versus the blend name. Let's see, what else? Monthly, our team has newsletters, and sometimes there's text messages that are sent with important information. Please read those, because we go through a lot of work to put those together, and once again, to help empower you with important information. A couple other resources: doTERRA customer service. Please put doTERRA customer service in your cell phone. You're going to need it along the way. And if you have any questions about how your account works, doTERRA can get right in there. Their customer service can get right into your account, literally walk you through your entire, what's called your back office, or which is your website, where you go into and where your account is housed. So they can explain everything in there. And then if anything goes wrong with your order, doTERRA has amazing customer support. They will right the wrong if anything does go wrong. So please keep their number handy. I've called them literally hundreds of times as I was learning doTERRA, and eventually did it as a business too. I've literally called them hundreds of times and have had great experience. There's a few apps in the App Store in addition to the Modern Essentials book, where you can access your account. Very recently, somebody showed me how there's these apps for $1.99 where they have doTERRA videos on them. You can access your account. So just look for doTERRA mobile apps, and I would recommend one that has those instructional videos on how to use the oils. And so those are kind of newer. A couple other websites. If you or any family members are doubters about the effectiveness of essential oils, you'll soon be experiencing the benefits. But if you want some science-based research, you can go to aromaticscience.com. So we're right here in the membership overview. You can go to aromaticscience.com or doTERRA Science blog, or just go to PubMed and see some of the 15,000 studies on essential oils. You can check that out if you're more of a research type person. And then let's see, a company called Aroma Tools. They sell like all the roller bottles, the sample vials, the droppers. So my husband and I, we use a couple of these like On Guard and frankincense so often that I've just bought these little dropper bottles where, I can just stick it right under my tongue or on his tongue, and I really like using those. So a lot of people order the same things off of Amazon as well. Now, importantly, doTERRA has official Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and blog that have very helpful information for you to learn how to use the oils and how to integrate them into your lifestyle. Into the home stretch here, get connected. If you have a Facebook account, there are private doTERRA Facebook groups that I'd like to add you to. Just even the most important one, if you're only going to be a part of one, is Naturally Authentic. That is our doTERRA group. It's a smaller group, and you can ask any questions you want there related to the products or the business. And then importantly to know, like, are you open to sharing doTERRA with anybody else? What's your interest level for that? Are you open to hosting a class? Very simple to host a class. All you have to do is just provide a place, a location, and invite some people, you know, have a few people there. That's it. And then you can get somebody to host the class for you. And then would you like to get your products paid for by sharing doTERRA? And then would you like to create a doTERRA income? So please let whoever enrolled you know the answers to these questions. And the neat thing about sharing doTERRA, it just happens organically. I mean, if you see somebody that's struggling with an issue, that you have an oil that you know easily addresses that issue, I mean, it's so natural. And sharing the oils, it's just really like caring for people, helping them, you know, in a really natural, organic way. So a lot of people actually do start the doTERRA business because people are wanting to know about it and people are wanting to use it. And we support you on how to do that. Because some people right away have a friend or family member or coworker that want their own doTERRA account even before making it to a class or anything, in your under your dashboard tab in your account, you'll see enroll a wellness advocate. So you can, like, right away, you can start, if somebody wants to enroll underneath you, you can do that from within your account. And if you have any questions about that, call doTERRA directly and they can show you right where it is and just get right into your account, where we can't access your account, but doTERRA can just see everything that's going on right inside. And last but not least, everybody that has a doTERRA wholesale account has their own free retail website. So we'll show you how to get that up and running. It's under the website tab in your account. It takes like 60 seconds to get it up and running, and it's free to you. And most of us won't, you know, be selling anything retail because retail is 25% more than wholesale. But that website has like some great videos and a lot of great information about the oils that you can share with people. You can share that website with people. So in conclusion, this is your membership overview. You should be having a live membership overview with your enroller and to answer any additional questions you have and to help you get into your account and just get the ball rolling for you. And then we're here for you for long-term support as well. So thank you for being part of our doTERRA team, and look forward to talking more and sharing success.